You burn one, you burn us all. Small town women may not get along, Ashley McBryde says. This is the thing. Welcome, Ashley McBryde. We are all so excited you're here. So this album came about, you said you were just hanging out with friends, and I'm wondering about your friends, because one of the song titles, best song title ever, Brenda Put Your Bra On.
Brenda Put Your
It's
Bra
about
On.
somebody who's a cheater, pumpkin eater with the babysitter. Her friend says, we're going to go get him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We're going to go
We've
get
all
him.
got that friend that, like, sleeps through whatever the happenings are.
So put on your
That's
bra.
what happens. We're
Put
like,
on your
you
bra.
just at least
Let's
get up
go.
and go to the porch
Let's
and watch
go
the
do
drama
this.
unfold.
So this album, you were doing it for fun. You didn't really think it would get made. What was your thinking?
Well, yeah, we weren't writing these songs to
And
make
who's the we?
an album. So it's myself, Nicolette Hayford, Aaron Ratier, Connie Harrington, Benji Davis, and Brandy Clark.
So you guys are just playing around.
Right, and so we're writing songs, and I was like, you know what we should do? We've got all these characters we've kind of developed over the years. We should give all those characters neighbors and a place to live.
Yes.
So we put ourselves in a house for 4 or 5 days somewhere.
Was there
in
alcohol
Tennessee.
involved?
Well, I would say the chances are high. And then we spent the time just writing what we wanted to write. And sometimes that was a jingle for a diner, and sometimes it was Bonfire at Tina's. And we didn't intend to make it a record, but then things kept happening so that it had to be a record.
So people always say do things with intention. How did doing things without intention?
Yes, that's good.
I mean, our intention was to have fun, so at least we had that.
Okay.
We would just do what feels good. But what we did was we just took the word should out of the equation as far as like what normal things should happen.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know, what we should do is we should write these songs. And then we did.
We should get the
and
Brothers
then, and then
Osborne.
what we should do is try to do some demos. And I was like, unless we make it a record.
Yeah.
That'll never happen, right? If John Osborne will produce it, we'll make it a record.
Yeah.
And then he said yes. I'm like, okay.
We're off to the races.
Yeah.
And you didn't think that this would get a green light from your label at first?
There's a really good chance that it won't.
Right. Not
But
everything
then-
gets a green light.
Right. So we let everybody hear it, and they're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we love
it's
it.
good.
Right.
My favorite is the girl in the picture. If she
Thank
looks
you.
cute, I love that song. That's my personal recommendation. But it's really something, Ashley, that you're even sitting with us today. You know, you had a very serious horse accident. You had a fall from the horse. And I thought, how did I miss that? Did you not really talk about it at the time? Because this was very serious. You could have really been incapacitated or even worse.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, and you didn't talk about it. Why?
We did kind of put out there that there had been an accident, that there had been a horse-specific wreck, and that some shows were going to have to be canceled. But we didn't even know the extent of my injuries until all the imaging came back and a little while later. But life-saving measures were taken.
Yeah, and you actually know how to ride a horse.
Oh, yeah.
And you fell.
Yeah,
You
I
had
grew
a
up
bad
riding
fall.
horses. Was not her fault. She
And
got
as they
spooked.
say, did you get back on the horse?
That is a great figure of speech. And I got to go visit, the horse's name is Jenny, and I got to go visit her this last week to make sure. I thought
closure?
I thought it was to tell her I was okay. She doesn't care if I'm okay. But it was to make sure that I knew I was okay, and to look at Bart and Wendy and Caroline, the people that were there and helped save my
Because it
life,
felt terrible,
to look
yes.
at them and really just know that they put breath into my lungs for me so that I would
You had a
live.
nurse
They
and a doctor.
literally
Yes.
did put breath into
Happened to
your
be there.
lungs.
Literally, and to be able to look at them and say, thank you for saving my life. And then they came to the show that night, of course, in Missoula, and to be able to tell at least one crowd, I get to stand here because of the measures they took.
But you also said that sometimes it's hard for you to ask for help, and that you put yourself out there and said, I'm vulnerable and I need help. And that was
Yeah.
life-changing for you.
It was, and I know that I probably should have waited a little longer to get on stage. I feel like 6 days after something that catastrophic.
Yeah,
was a
your
little
people
soon.
said,
The
Ashley...
doctor wanted 30, right?
Yeah.
The doctor wanted 30, and she came back in like a week or something.
Yeah, it was about 6 days. And I
Bad
was
girl,
like,
Ashley.
I'm
But
doing
you're
it.
okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. We are so glad you're here. We're not the only ones who are glad to see you here. We have a special surprise for you.
Oh, no.
Maybe somebody that you
What is
know, him or her. Where's our special surprise? Hey, it's Garth Brooks. You know Garth Brooks, Ashley? Can you see him? Where can
See him
she
in that
see him?
screen right there.
Well, hey.
Right in front.
Garth, say hi to Ashley. It's Gayle, Tony, and Nate here. Hey, Garth.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Ashley.
Good morning, Garth.
I know
You look
Ashley's
fantastic. How's New York?
Ashley's,
Thank you. It's
Ashley's
beautiful.
looking like, why are you here, Garth? Why
Right,
are
what's
you here?
happening?
You got any news for Ashley
I'm here
today?
for a proposal. Oh, I would love to.
You're already married.
Miss Ashley.
Yes.
I am, but this is part of a family that keeps growing. You know where we're at. We're at the Grand Ole Opry. I'm standing in the circle of wood right now where you stand. Miss Ashley McBryde, on behalf of the Opry and myself as an Opry member, but try not to cry, we would love for you to consider becoming the newest member of the Grand Ole Opry?
It would be the great joy and the great honor of my life. Thank you, Garth. Goodness.
Pretty cool. It's the longest living family in music history. You belong in it. We need you. You will make us stronger for decades to come. I love you. Congratulations. Couldn't happen to a sweeter person.
And coming from you, Garth Brooks, means so much. Ashley, what are you thinking right now? Why is this making you so emotional?
This is a lifelong. I mean, there's Grammys and there's being a member of the Grand Ole Opry are the two greatest things that could ever happen to you as an entertainer.
Yeah.
And I've always said I will earn it, and this is a pretty surreal moment.
Garth, she has earned it, hasn't she? She's earned it big time.
100%. There isn't anybody in this family who hasn't, because it's the love they show for the Opry, it's the respect they show for country music. And try to remember, it is the longest living family in music history. So Grammys, CMAs, they're all going to fade. This won't. This will be until the day they put you in the ground. You will be part of the coolest show on the planet.
Wow, what a
Congratulations.
morning. Good morning. Thank you,
That's
Garth.
called
I
a
can't wait to see you and hug
surprise.
you. Goodness.
I love you very much.
I love
You keep
right
tearing them
back.
up, okay?
I will.
Ready.
Thank you.
Garth, thank you so much. Thank you very much,
Have a
Garth.
good one,
Brooks. We
Garth.
really appreciate it. Garth wanted to be here to do that
Thank
for
you, Miss Gayle.
Wow.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Bye,
of course.
Garth. It has been so hard to keep this secret. Your team knew. Your team knew.
What a moment.
And we knew, but
All those people in there.
all
they
those
knew,
people
and
in
they
there,
hid it from you.
we should get a shot of the green room of all the people.
They hid it from you. They make you
because
cry on national
Yeah,
TV.
right? They
Actually,
just,
when Garth popped up, everybody went, yay, yay. Who is the lady in the blue? Who is that
There
lady?
they are right there.
Oh, who is that lady in the blue?
now I'm going to ugly cry on TV. That is my mother.
Oh, bring her out.
that's your
Bring
mama?
Your mom out. That's your mother?
Come on,
Yeah.
Mama. Come on out here.
I didn't know your
You don't
mom
need a
was here.
microphone.
When I came
She's
back
gonna
to the
cry
green
too,
room,
just
Mom
so
was
you
in-
know.
Hi, Mom. Wow. Did you hear the news?
Yes.
That's your mom.
I'm so proud of you.
Where did Mom come from? She wasn't in the green room.
Arkansas, you can't even get there from here.
Oh, my God. Congratulations. You have a wonderful daughter, as you know. Wonderful daughter. Ashley, thank you so much. We are so
Thank you
happy
so
for
much.
you. Big hugs all
Celebrate
around. Big
tonight.
hugs.
They just let
That'll
me
do
make
it.
me
We're going to
cry.
take a break. Ashley McBryde, her new album is called Lindeville. It's on sale now. Wherever you buy your albums, we'll be right back.
Here's
Go
some
ahead and
tissue
ugly
for
cry.
you,
We're-
too.